Mike Tyson versus Roy Jones Jr. Mike Tyson, after 15 years out of the ring, has signed his comeback fight. He's taking on Roy Jones Jr. September 12th. It's going to be an 8-round exhibition fight. We're getting to see the most powerful puncher of all time, a true legend, a phenom, a man with 50 wins, 44 knockouts, the youngest man to win the heavyweight title, and the first to unify the WBA, the WBC, and the IBF titles. Mike Tyson was also the second man to do it. He crushed his opponents with his incredible uppercut, his amazing right hand. Mike had his own unique style, and we're gonna get to see what Mike Tyson could do at 54 years old. He's looking absolutely incredible. He's blown up the internet. Mike Tyson has become a fitness king, and he decided to call out Roy Jones Jr. Other men are following in his footsteps. Evander Holyfield wanted to fight Mike Tyson, but Mike Tyson went into a different direction. Jones Jr. is a fight that we wanted to see back in the day. We're getting to see it now. Mike Tyson's going to be 1 inch shorter. He's going to have a 3-inch reach disadvantage, and he's taking on an incredible boxer. Roy Jones Jr. has 66 wins in his career. He's a silver medalist in the 1988 Olympics, but he defies what it means to be a boxer with his incredible ring IQ and his quickness. Roy Jones Jr. said that if Mike Tyson wants to fight him, he's willing to come back. He was on a 4-fight winning streak before going into retirement, and we're gonna get to see a battle between two men in a different era, two men who ruled during their times. Roy Jones Jr. won titles at middleweight, super middleweight, light heavyweight, and heavyweight. He's one of only a few boxers in history to hold 4 titles in multiple different weight classes. And Mike Tyson is risking it all going into this fight. Mike Tyson trained for this. He's been training for this for a long time. That's what he was doing, becoming a fitness maniac. Mike Tyson had a goal, and Tyson said that he wasn't hit a lot in his career. He took good care of himself mentally and physically, and if he wants to come back, and he does, now's the time. I want to ask you, ladies and gentlemen, how you feel about the return of Iron Mike Tyson. This is phenomenal. I'm going crazy. I think this is going to be absolutely insane. I think everybody should be sitting down September 12th to watch this. Mike Tyson is risking a lot in this comeback fight. He needs to look amazing. That's why he's been training so hard. He knows that this is a risky fight, and he's taking on a guy who, at 51 years old, looks incredible. Roy Jones Jr. is going to be 3 years younger than Iron Mike Tyson. But Mike Tyson's been on the shelf for a very long time. 15 years is a long time outside of the ring, and he doesn't look rusty. He looks incredible, judging from what we've seen in his training videos. The question is Mike Tyson gonna look amazing when he steps into the ring? And if Mike Tyson can look amazing, the world is his. Everybody loves Mike Tyson. Everybody loves his power, his personality. Roy Jones Jr. is going to try to stop Mike Tyson in this fight, stop the Mike Tyson train from evolving. I can't wait for this. I have nothing more to say. I'm just going to sit back and watch. This is more than I could have ever hoped for this year. Mike Tyson's coming back, guys.